Chieftain of the All Progressives Congress APC in Osun State, Oyintiloye, has appealed to President Bola Tinubu to prevail on Governor Ademola Adeleke not to go ahead with the conduct of Saturday's local government election in the state. Oyintiloye, a former lawmaker, said that since there was no vacuum in the local council areas, conducting a local government election would be an aberration. The APC chieftain made the statement while speaking with journalists on Thursday in Osogbo. Oyintiloye said that the intervention of the president has become necessary due to the possible outbreak of violence that the election may cause in the state. He stated that rather than conducting the election, which could generate a crisis, the state government should approach the Supreme Court if it is not satisfied with the Court of Appeal judgment. Oyintiloye noted that the 6 lives lost in different council areas in the state on Monday, along with many others injured, were strong enough reasons why the election should not be conducted. He emphasized that the state government should not put the lives of residents in danger in the name of politics. However, he commended the quick and responsive intervention of security agencies in restoring peace to the state. Oyintiloye added that members of the APC in the state would continue to embrace peace and support every constitutional arrangement for the protection of lives and property in the state. The APC chieftain, who condoled with the families that lost loved ones during the crisis, urged residents to continue to be law-abiding. Oh well. So this is Olatunbosun telling Tinubu to prevail on Adeleke to stop the local government election that's supposed to hold on Saturday, 22nd February. So let me quickly get your take on this one.
No, thank you. The matter at hand needs carefulness because the law is involved. Why am I saying so? Because 2 or 3 days ago, an appeal court sitting in Akure, Ondo State capital, delivered a judgment reinstating the sacked local government chairman in Osun State by the current state administration. And that did not go down well with the APC since 2022. And that matter was challenged in court, and the first was in the Federal High Court, which declared those sacked local government chairmen as authentic chairmen in Osun State.
Yes.
But the governor of the state did not satisfy with the judgment, appealed the matter. And so now that the judgment has finally come, confirming what the trial court has ruled, affirming them to be the authentic local government chairman in that state. So for me, the governor, just like that and APC chieftain said, that they should respect the law for now. If they have scheduled for any election, local government election, come this Saturday, 22nd of February 2025, please, for posterity's sake, for peace sake, they should allow peace to reign. I keep saying that. They should allow peace to reign. Because if it goes ahead to organize or conduct that election come 22nd of February 2025, it will go against the ruling of the appeal court. I understand as a governor of a state, he knows the implication, and he shouldn't do something that will see him as someone who is desperate. Politicians, we think that they are not above law. They can do anything and get away with it. Nobody can challenge them. This is the second highest court in the land has ruled in this matter. If you don't like the ruling, please go to the Supreme Court and say, please, I want you to look at this matter and see it. I want you to take a critical look at it and then review it. Then the Supreme Court, being the highest court in the land, will take a look at that. But if you want to go ahead to conduct this election, it will be, something that will not go down well with the rest of Nigerians. I know that there are a whole lot of cases that has gone down the drain where people did not respect the ruling of court at all. So will the Osun State Governor allow this to happen under his watch? Will he not follow the path of the rule of law? Will he not follow the path of knowing that democracy as a system of government is built under the dictate of law, and whoever that is in charge of democracy at any given time must respect? Like I said, democracy is all about the rule of law. And so if you do anything, I mean anything, in contradiction to the rule of law, it means that you are not a Democrat. And the question here, in Nigeria, do we have Democrats? Do we?
Well,
because some actions taken by politicians when court ruling is not in their favor, you see them giving different interpretation. And I want to also say this to the legal practitioners, most importantly. Sometimes they are not helping the matters at all. I don't know whether they think that the rest of Nigerians are unlearned. They are the only learned people we have in the society called Nigeria. I don't want to believe that. Some of them gave a wrong interpretation to some of this judgment. Do not allow the right thing to prevail as pronounced by the court. So I want to believe that the Attorney General of Osun State is there, and other legal advisors to the governor, they are also there. So they should advise the governor to do the right thing. Because if peradventure this local government election that is proposed on Saturday, the 22nd of February, has to go on, just like the man said, my dear, it will create a lot of crisis. Remember, crisis everywhere.
Yeah.
Almost everywhere.
Okay.
If not in all the states of the Federation. So please, I am begging the governor of Osun State,
when you talk
Adeleke, you should do the needful. Please.
So when you talk about crisis everywhere, I can relate with you on that, because if I'm not mistaken, it's the same Osun State last week, Saturday, where we have series of, killings during the local government elections. And then we had about one of the vendor died there in the process and all of that. So many things happened, and I think that is why the reason why they are also calling, the APC are also calling on the President Tinubu to reach out to Adeleke to stop the local government election or something, or probably if it's not in Osun State, probably other scenarios in other states with the local government elections might be as a result they're trying to borrow a leaf from what actually happens from other local government elections, so that will not happen in Osun State. Again, we keep hearing these issues of crisis here and there, most especially during local government election, for crying out loud. This is not a state election. This is not the general election being conducted. This is just local government elections, and we're seeing issues of crisis every day by day. So quickly, what would you make of this? Because it's really becoming unbecoming.
The election should not be do or die affair. It must be my way. I don't know, because local government election has never been favorable to the opposition.
Okay.
And never. It always went the way of
the ruling party.
The ruling party. And so for me, that is not good for democracy, where you have a particular political party will sweep everything. And so the rest, you mean that they did not have credible candidate, which the people also voted for. So for me, local government election is, should I say, is somehow in the hands of the state governors. And so they decide how it should be conducted. But when you look at it, what actually election pertains, what actually does election pertains, is for the people to go and exercise their franchise, electing whoever they want to be their leader, even at that level of governance, the local government governance. But a situation where somebody will have to sit down somewhere, write who is going to be the local government chairman of A, B, C, D, and so on. It's alarming. It's not projecting democracy on the good light at all.
That has also been the issue in River State. We had the same issues in River State, and probably that's what we'll be discussing in our town hall meeting come 22nd of February. That's on Saturday.
Well, till then. But if I may, chip in something on that aspect, the River State case is different because the election was not hijacked in the sense that not allowing the local government tenure. You understand the previous chairman's tenure to elapse.
Okay.
But they allowed the previous local government chairman tenure to elapse. So once that happens, election has to take place. But that doesn't mean that it was 100% organized. No. I wouldn't sit down here to say it was 100% organized. It wasn't going as it used to be, that one political party sweeps. And that was exactly what happened here in this state. So the case of Osun State is that the legally elected, so to say, elected local government chairman was, removed from office without justifiable reasons. And so they went to court. As law, I look at them as law-abiding citizens. They went to court. Okay. At the end of the day, they got victory at the end of it.